Hey y'all, so Adam just texted me that he is starving, and so tonight when he gets off work, instead of me meeting him at the light rail, he's just gonna walk here to my apartment and then I'll let him in. That way dinner is ready as soon as he gets here. So I'm actually doing a TikTok inspired recipe, which it is basically a Rasta pasta, Cajun pasta, something like that. So I got this Cajun style andouille sausage, 2 packs, and then I got this Italian rigatoni, along with a white onion, a red and green bell pepper, some olive oil, butter, and then some chicken broth. And what I'm gonna do is also make garlic bread to go with it with this fresh sourdough loaf that I got from, I think it's called 3 Girls Bakery or something. Rainey wants some too. Anyways, I'm gonna get to cooking and prepping all the vegetables first, and then I will start cooking it on the stove. Okay, so I have all the vegetables prepped. I chopped up some fresh garlic, and then I've got my red and green bell pepper, along with the white onion and the andouille sausage, which is right here. So what I'm gonna do, I actually ended up only using 1 pack. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and start cooking this on the stove, because that's the first step, and then I'll add the vegetables in after that. It's currently 5 o'clock and Adam just got off work, so I'm gonna go ahead and start everything. I'm gonna use just a little bit of olive oil and heat the bottom of the pan. So now that the oil is hot, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the sausage in. And to ensure that they all cook evenly, I'm just gonna make sure that they're all flat down on the pan. And because I'm using tomato paste in this recipe, I don't know what tomato paste tastes like, so I'm gonna sample it, and I feel like it's gonna taste really bad, like tart or something. Well, it literally just tastes like crushed tomatoes, which doesn't make sense because they sell crushed tomatoes and then they sell tomato paste. Anyways. So now I put the water on the back burner with some salt, and I've got it on a medium-high heat. That way it can start boiling. The sausage is basically finished now, so what I'm going to do is remove this from heat. As you can see, the bottom of my pan is completely charred, but that's okay because it'll come off when I wash it later. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out now. So now we're gonna go in with a half a stick of butter and melt this down, and then I'm gonna add in the vegetables. Onions going in. So now that the onions are cooked down, I'm gonna add in my red and green bell pepper. What I did was I used half of what I prepared because I'm gonna use the rest later this week for my omelets. Okay, now that this has simmered nicely and the vegetables are soft, I'm gonna go in with some tomato paste and then mix this in. And I don't really know what tomato paste is supposed to do for a recipe, but I guess we're gonna find out tonight how it tastes. Now we're gonna go in with the chicken stock chicken broth. I used about half of the container of the chicken stock. So now we're gonna bring this to a boil, and then I'm gonna add in the heavy whipping cream. I also just realized that I got heavy whipping cream and the video says heavy cream. I'm gonna assume it's the same thing, and we're just gonna go all in. So I added in about all the bottle actually. His was a little bit more white than mine, but I only have the 1 bottle of heavy whipping cream, so this is what we're going with. Now he said to continue stirring it, and I'm gonna add in the seasonings, and then for 10 minutes we're gonna let this get a little bit thicker. So I'm gonna go in with some paprika, not a lot because I've never made this recipe before and I don't wanna over season it, which people are gonna say you can't over season, but I'm trying to be cautious. Then some black pepper, along with a little more salt, and some garlic powder. And I'm gonna stir this, put the lid back on the pot, and then let it come to a boil, and then remove it from the heat. That way it can simmer and get a little bit thicker. Now that the pasta water is boiling, I'm gonna put in the Italian rigatoni. And the water was already salted, by the way. So now what I'm gonna do is put the lid back on and then remove it from the heat and let it start to thicken up a little bit. The pasta is still boiling. I'm not gonna add the pasta water to the sauce just because I think it's already kind of runny. I'm sure it'll thicken up, but I don't really know why people add pasta water to their sauce, but I'm not gonna do that. So Adam just got off the light rail and I'm still finishing up dinner. I think it's gonna be perfect timing because he's gonna be here in about 8 minutes. So now all I have to do is add the cheese to the sauce and then add the pasta in and then the meat, and it'll be done. Didn't get a chance to make the garlic bread, but that's not the main course. So he doesn't even know that I was gonna make garlic bread, so he won't be upset. And I didn't make the garlic bread because I didn't have time and I kind of forgot about it because this pasta was a whole thing. But now I'm gonna go in and add this whole bag of cheese, which I've already paid the cheese tax to Rainy. Just anytime she sees cheese, she starts jumping, which you probably can't see her, but that's what she's doing. Y'all, this is not working. She's literally like pushing on me. It's so funny. Okay, cheese is going in the whole entire bag because you can't have pasta without cheese, first of all. And now I'm going to mix this in. I'm sorry, Rainy, you've already had it. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is looking so good. Look at this. The lighting doesn't even do it justice. It kind of looks like Rotel dip a little bit. Mommy paid you the cheese tax. I did. You smell this good dinner? It has garlic, you can't try it. Now it's thick. So now that the noodles are done, I'm gonna go and strain those and then add them in. But I'm gonna add the sausage in first so that way it can get warm again because it is kind of cool. Okay, now the sausage is in and I'm gonna go ahead and drain the water and put the pasta in. Okay, y'all, this sauce is tasting so good. Let's go in with the pasta now. This pot is full. Well, Rainy gets noodle. She probably won't like it because it's hot. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is looking so good. Next time I'll use my big pot, like the like 10-quart one or something. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. I should have saved a little cheese to put on top, but that's okay. I gotta show y'all this. Like, y'all, this is so creamy. I can't get over it. Do you hear that? Like, that is some creamy pasta. Because no dinner is complete without the drinks. I like to have his water good to go when he comes in because when he gets off work, he is so hungry and so thirsty. So dinner is staying warm on the stove in the pot and I'm going down to get him now. So it is a TikTok-inspired Cajun pasta recipe.
Cajun, huh?
Yeah, but it's not spicy. With andouille sausage.
And the what?
And it's just called like andouille sausage.
Rainy, stop. Quiet.
There you go. How does it smell?
So good.
I'll let you have the first bite so you can get the reaction.
Well, I can't close with you that way. Rainy, quiet.
Oh, true. Okay, I'll serve myself too. Okay, let's see. Here's a This is like some of my favorite type of sausage for like, it's like basically kielbasa.
Oh, I do like this.
But it's just like the Cajun style.
Oh my god, it's so good. All right, ready?
And 1 second.
I'm about to go ham on this shit.
Okay. All right, y'all, gotta get in the video. Hang on. Okay.
Clank. Clank. Okay. Clank.
Oh my gosh. And the sauce is made by me. Like literally, it doesn't come out of a can.
So where do you find this recipe, babe?
TikTok.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like, I understand that part of it, but like, what person or what channel or whatever?
Oh, I don't know his name. I saved it months ago. I'll link him in the description. But what would you rate him on a scale of 1 to 10?
9.5. This candy's really good.
I would give it a 9.5 too.